Frequently asked questions regarding my mastectomy.
Why a mastectomy?
I have the BRCA1 genetic mutation, and this was my one and only preventative option. Believe me, if healthy eating or a changed lifestyle would greatly reduce my risk, I would have done that. But it is a genetic mutation, and I am extremely high risk.
Why implants?
I originally wanted to do a fat transfer specifically from my stomach. It's called deep flap. I wanted that because it's less likely to be rejected by your body because it's not a foreign substance. The fat from your stomach is most similar to your breast tissue, but my surgeon was worried about how pregnancy might impact my body. I can't exactly remember the word for it. Basically, if I wanted to go that route, I would have to wait a while to have kids, and I didn't really want to take that risk. I'm actually kind of happy that I didn't go that route. Recovery was difficult for me, and I imagine that deep flap would be a little bit of a harder recovery. My body didn't or has not rejected the implants or the expanders, so I cannot complain.
How did you pick a surgeon?
I live in Chicago, and I knew I wanted to be in the Northwestern network because it's highly reputable. My aunt who had breast cancer encouraged me to interview multiple surgeons, and I'm so glad that she told me to do that because I'm not necessarily somebody that would have done that. I'm really glad that I did. I didn't feel heard or comfortable in my first consultation. Luckily, I chose the second surgeon that was recommended to me by somebody on Facebook. I felt really heard, really supported. I've had a great experience so far as my medical team goes, and I highly recommend interviewing multiple surgeons if you can.
Why didn't you do direct to implants or immediate reconstruction?
I sadly wasn't a candidate for this. It is generally an option for smaller chested people, and I had like D's before. Also more likely to get an infection direct to implant as opposed to expanders. So my surgeon told me it wasn't an option for me.
Does it hurt?
I wish I could say no, but sadly, yes, it did. It's very mentally and physically exhausting and challenging. But I will say everybody's body reacts differently. I've heard of people not experiencing a ton of pain. I had prolonged nerve damage, and I was just getting like zapping pains a lot. But I do know people that didn't really experience that. Let me know if you want a part 2 or if you have any other questions in the comments.